Yo, what's going on, everybody? Black Compass Media, back live with another one. Shout out to the people that's out there right now listening to this new Battler Spotlight, where we showcase the latest, greatest talent out here working. You know what I mean? Doing their numbers and all of that. Now, I do say every time we say new Battler Spotlight, sometimes people are like, "Yo, Tone, like you're not really new. We know who this is. Like some of y'all diehards know what's up, right? I get it." But in this case, I think it's warranted because it's a reintroduction of sorts, in my opinion, from what I saw this weekend. But without further ado, South Carolina's own Truth Watson. What's going on, bro?
Can't call it, man. How you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm doing great, man. Listen. Look. What we not gonna do is see, because I seen what you did this weekend. So we not gonna do this humble like quite like we not about to do none of that. The shit you was talking up there, man. What's going on, man? Fresh
Hey,
off
man.
royalty,
I
man.
mean, that's fresh off royalty, man. Good performance. Had some
Mm-hmm.
fun. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Just doing what I do, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So because we're gonna back up from royalty too. So if all the people that's out there right now, royalty, the card is up on Watch Battle Live. So make sure you go ahead and cop that pay-per-view with all the battles on there and everything like that. Now day two is dropping on the app. We just
Hmm.
got Prez Mafia and Lou Castro, which is also dope.
Facts.
You had a battle this weekend against Teewhy, which is another brother. For some apparent reason, that wasn't on the platform. I want to get into a lot of shit. I want to
Hey,
get.
man, I'm here
I
for it.
want to understand. Like so, for the people who don't know, because we got to back up. The people who don't know, Truth Watson, South Carolina. Talk to me.
Yes, sir.
I need the backstory. How do we get to this point? You know, how do we get to the reintroduction and everything like that? Let's talk.
Shit. Started in South Carolina, man. I
Yeah.
just up and decided one day. I've been a fan. One day I was like, man, I want to try it out. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? South Carolina's small enough to where it's like I could try it and see if I get my feet wet or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was down there. I had a couple battles. I think I had two battles, and then the league that was my home league, they had brought Nunu down to host.
Mm.
And when she saw me, one of my partners got a PG from it, and I got a We Go Hard from it. So
Okay.
that's how I got introduced to, what I'm saying? People like from that point, it's like, okay, I went and battled in New York. You know what I'm saying? I battled on We Go Hard that August, and then battled again that November against Rada.
Mm.
Um, that was like my introduction. You know what I'm saying? That was where it was like, all right, let me start making a name for myself, not just this South Carolina cat that's battling in South Carolina type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we did that. Had that battle versus Rada.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he I don't know. The battle
Wait,
is a
a minute. Okay, don't do that. Don't do
all
that.
right,
What do
man.
you
It's
mean?
like
Okay, let's talk about it. What's up?
all right, so
Mm-hmm.
Rada, he progressed.
Right.
He I felt like I won the battle. A lot of people felt like I won the battle. A lot of people felt like he won the battle, but he won the war in that one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
he took off from there, started his progression. Mine, I kind of went back home after that. You know what I'm saying? I went back home after that battle. I was real upset actually, because in the building I didn't feel like I got no love. Like nobody wanted to fuck with me.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that was, I was new. I was still new. That was like my third or fourth battle. So I was still really new to battle rap. So something like that happening when I'm used to being home.
Mm.
The whole city out for me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
so when I
It,
went somewhere 13 hours away and got no love, I was like,
mm.
fuck this shit. Like I'm not doing this no more. Yeah, I think I
Was
wasted my time to do
was that
this.
the first time? Because let's talk about because through the trenches, right? I mean, making your name down in the South is entirely different than up here. I mean, you got experience up here, and I mean, what did you sort of notice? I mean, was it more aggressive up here, or was it like the sort of arms folded, like yo, they don't even want to fuck with what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
At
what was
first,
it?
at first, it was like what I felt like at first is they just weren't familiar with me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I can't say that they was hating because like specifically I know Chess was showing love, Steams was showing love.
Mm-hmm.
I think Presidential Dubs, but like everybody else, it was like nothing. I'm like, all right, I know I ain't trash apparently. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not garbage,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But they just weren't hip to me, so I started. I dialed back from battling, on the scene up there, and I started tapping into my personality and showing up to events to see other people rap, type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, my main thing I rely on is my internet personality, man. Like people love me based off of that. And then when they learn I rap, they tune into it.
So
So I
so so
had
you
to
did
I
a
had to try it the other
reassessment.
way.
You was like,
Yeah,
okay, let me kick down the door in this other way. You know what I mean? Because I see you
exactly.
online. You got the funny videos and all that, the musings and all that. You funny, like people really connect with your personality. But so you said, you know what? I'm gonna go back and try to get people this way. So like,
Yeah.
it was it. But I mean, so then what happens with the actual rap though? Because then you end up returning back to it. You say you took a hiatus, right? In
Yeah,
between.
it wasn't so much. It was just a hiatus from the big scene, like the New York, because when that was happening, that was 2015, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So Smack wasn't on tour and all that. Like this was, New York was where the rap was at. I would just come to events and show love, but I would be back home still battling.
Mm-hmm.
I still be doing my thing back home. You know what I'm saying? Um, Amongst South Carolina, North Carolina type area. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, so I think it maybe over the next year or two, year and a half, I got my like people got more in tune with me on my personality and stuff, and it started being now when I go places like yo truth da 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 da. So I'm like okay,
Right. Right.
so maybe you know what I'm saying. Maybe I need to hit the little spin a little block real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So as I started spinning the block a little more, asking people, would y'all like to see me here? Would y'all like to see me here? My first time back up there, if I'm not mistaken, when the fuck did I battle you? I think it was your
Your
boy
boy
Clip.
Clip. I think yeah. I think that
Yeah,
was
I think it
yeah.
was. I battled him.
Right.
We was set for a PG card.
Mm-hmm.
The whole card went to shit. So with him being on We Go Hard, he's
Yeah.
like, well, shit, just come do it at I believe it was Midnight Bars.
Uh huh.
He's like, yeah, just come do it at Midnight Bars, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we do our thing. So I went back up there, did it. I got some love in there. I definitely got some love. By that time, you know what I'm saying? They was fucking with me now. So I got some love in there. So it's like, all right, cool, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Had that battle. My next battle was Pep.
Yeah.
I battled Pep.
Shout out to Pep, the most
Yeah.
aggressive nigga in New York. I
Hey
don't.
man, Pep, that was a good fight. I mean
Right.
a good battle. So I battled Pep and like I couldn't do no wrong in that battle. I couldn't do no wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, and that's what I told myself. Like, now we here,
Yeah.
we here with it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Sadly mistaken.
What you mean, sadly? Okay, yeah, because I'm leading up to where we get to RBE, right? And this is back when you
Yeah,
still had to. This is back when you had the dreads, and we did a little bet back and forth with Loso and Show Off and everything in the crowd and all that. We was going back and forth on that. You battle Hayes the Gift that day.
yeah.
So where was the like? All right, Big was like. So where were you going with that? Like, where was it? It was at the moment where you was like, I don't know.
Nah, what you mean? Like I don't know what?
What you mean, like you mean in terms of like, okay, you thought once you got with Pep and you had a great showing, all right, now I'm back. You said, but
Yeah.
that was a big
I
mistake.
had my differences with like back then, man. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I had to mature. Like even though a lot of times and with a whole lot, like 90% of it,
Yeah.
I feel like I was right in feeling how I felt about certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
I went about it the wrong way. I would go on a rant. I went on a freaking rant on Norbs like it's like 2 hours, bro. Like
Mm.
wilding. You know what I'm saying? I was
In
wilding, just
terms
like
of what and where your
holding
position
me
was,
back,
or
not giving me, yeah, like
mm.
that day, the only person that did better than me that day, like clearly, was Joe. Him and Holmesy battled that day, and that was his breakthrough performance.
Mm.
Mine, me and as far as the back and forth, the general consensus was me and Pep had the battle of the night. Point blank period, not just us, like I'm talking everybody in that building
Right.
had the battle of the night. Man, that battle, first of all, it dropped way like at the end of the year. It had taken so long to drop, and I didn't think it was gonna drop. I reused two of my haymakers out of there
Wow, it was that
because it
long,
was yeah, that was like by the time I had reused the bars, it was like 8 months later.
bruh. Come
So you know what
on,
I'm
man.
saying? And then literally I'd had the battle, right?
Right.
And then that battle dropped like 2 weeks later. I'm like, bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And then it was dropped on We Go Hard. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't been to We Go Hard in over 2 years.
Yeah.
Pep had never been to We Go Hard. And it was titled like The Vault. Like, it was just like, yo, all right, I see what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
that's it. All right. So in case you listening, I'm talking to the Truth Watson right now. Shout out to the society people that's joining in right now. That's one of the nastiest rollouts. So, but because the battle wasn't even bad, so why did
That
we?
bro,
What did we?
it,
What was the rationale?
you know, man, me and Norbs had differences.
Okay.
Me and Norbs had differences, and you know, he's in charge of the PG process.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was no way around it. There was no way around him. So, you know, we had our differences or whatever like that. He'll be back. I lashed out. He's like, bro, I can't fuck with that type of shit.
Yeah.
Then somebody else got a hold of the footage and they're like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna release it. But they, you know, with the differences being made, I couldn't get it on the war report on URL. So it was released on We Go Hard. B City, shout out to B City for getting it out there.
Mm-hmm.
But B City was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll take that shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll put it right here. So he put it on the channel. People, it definitely got a lot of the backlash in the sense of like, why the fuck is this dropped here? Why the
Mm-hmm.
fuck was it not released? You know what I'm saying? Just all of
Right.
that. And then I
Right.
had to
Right.
deal with the backlash of recycling. Now, granted, it was only 2 bars, but I did it because, bro, it was 8 months later. There was no 8 months, bro. You think I'm gonna think a battle's still coming out?
Yeah. 8 months later is crazy. 8 months.
Like, you know, it happened in April. I said the lines in like it could have been 7. It was either November or December, so 7 or 8 months.
Right.
There's no, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm just letting all y'all know in the comments, man. Um, I actually do reply to fans. I'm not one of those people that let shit roll off my shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna reply to y'all. If you see, you know what I'm saying? If y'all get
Yeah.
out of pocket, I'm just letting y'all know.
Oh
I
no!
don't
Well,
even know he
well,
emotional, no nothing. That's how I do.
you should, right? Because I see, look, I have a certain style up here, right? Because I like to know certain things for my own edification. But they have an agenda for what they want to know as well. They want to know about the Norb, like so to situate with you and Norbs, because it seems like it's purely politics. We all guessed that it was,
Yeah.
but it seemed like it really was purely like, oh, I just forgot. And that's unacceptable too. So what's going on with that?
Hey man, you know we had our differences. For whatever reason,
Mm-hmm.
to this day,
Mm.
I couldn't tell you I couldn't tell you this is why Norb said he didn't like me.
Bruh.
You know, I
What?
can't tell you that. I literally can't say this is why Norbs did not like me. You know,
Mm.
I can speculate and I
Okay.
can use context clues
I
and my
could
common
too.
sense.
I
Yeah,
could.
you know, yeah, you could. So
I
like
could do a
everybody
little.
really.
I feel like a lot of us are
I ain't even say
speculating the
nothing.
same thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Are we
everybody knew what time it was,
right?
man. What the
Right.
reasoning was, man. And it was
Right.
like, all right. So
Mm.
now,
Hmm.
what do I do?
Okay.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, there's no way around you. So what do I do now? You feel what I'm saying?
Mm.
So you
Wow.
know,
Wow.
so I had to step back. I had to step back
You know what?
and
I'm glad that that's solved, but that's incredibly whack. Cause all of us, everybody listening, did the same thing. Like, yeah, that's whack. It because if it's like that, right? Like so, and what we okay, cause you know what? I hate being that guy, but the fact is, a lot of people associate you with Jazz, right? Former relationship, shit like that, right? I know you get
yeah, a
sick
lot
of
of people.
hearing. You get
Yeah,
sick
so
of hearing
every
about this shit
angle in the
now,
battle,
right?
every angle.
Let
Yeah,
because I mean, how do you look back? Like, look, I should have never. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like that held you back, or what's the what? Like, let's get into it, bro. Because I've always wondered this. You know what I mean?
I feel like my decisions held me back. I don't feel like because
Mm-hmm.
I don't. You know, I feel like there were a lot of things that contributed to it. Like I said, a lot of it is due to the fact I'm really outspoken.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very outspoken. Like if I see something wrong, I'm gonna say something. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Mm.
See, you can't think like that in business. You have to think like a businessman. Sometimes you have to shut the fuck up and just work. Sometimes you
Mm.
can't let your emotions get the best of you. My emotions got the best of me for a very long time.
Okay.
And I'm one of those guys when it comes to battle rap, bro, like I will pick morals and what I morally feel before I pick being somebody in battle rap.
Mm.
That's what it was
Okay.
at that point. So I said,
Okay.
fuck it. You know, I'm gonna just I'm gonna just do me. I'm gonna just rap. I'm gonna just rap good. I feel good whenever I leave a building and people are like, "Yo, this nigga's crazy." I want people to get to the point where they're asking, "Why the fuck is he not here?" And that's where it eventually came to, and that's why I'm here again. You know what I'm saying? Like I never, not a soul on any league, be it URL, RBE, whatever, can say that I called and asked to be there. Not once. I sat back and said, if it becomes my time again, then it'll become my time again. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. But how?
So
But I mean, the way that it all transpired though is just supremely whack though, bro. Like
yeah,
straight up.
yeah,
I mean, that's
definitely,
not
definitely.
even like I can see if it was like okay, you outspoken as a man, you're not gonna let people just tell you any type of thing. I mean, was they trying to still reach out in terms of getting other looks, and it was just like, nah, this is a little bit beneath me. Like, did that
Not
happen a
for a
couple times?
while. Not for a while. Maybe for about, if I had to guess, man, I say a year and a half, 2 years. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? P, shout out to P.
Charlie P.
Um, P actually reached out to Bills. And Bills, that's my home league 3BL right now. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
started in
yeah, 3BL.
BRL, but that's my home league.
3BL
Um,
alumni is interesting. We gotta at some point I gotta break this down. 3V like who is the best out of 3BL? If I did a top 10, it's
Hey man, it's
interesting.
it's some it's some it's some cats out of 3BL,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. You're looking at one of
It's
Tony's like I better
it's
be
some
in it,
cats out of
Tony.
there. You know what I'm
Like
saying? It's like we like Oak Hill. You know what I'm saying? We like Oak
yeah,
Hill
I got
Hospital
yeah.
out there.
It's
You
some
know what I'm
people that
saying?
got that.
So
Anyway,
you
but go
know.
ahead. Shout out to Bill. Shout out to P. Go ahead.
But yeah. P and Bills got to talking. Bills actually for a little minute he kind of was trying to tell him, what's up. P is one of those people, man. You got to convince him in his face. You can't send P no footage. You
Right.
can't. He's like one of those guys. You got to get in my face and show me what the fuck you talking about. So P said, you know what? Let's bring him back. Let's see what's up. You know what I'm saying? I actually did have a battle. I had a battle set versus PC. It was supposed to be the. I think it was the first Survivor Series in Maryland.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Not was it last year? I can't remember. It was like last year, or the year before that. I was set to battle PC. He had some BS happen at a URL event, and so it was in a sense of like you're bad for business type of thing. So that battle
Right.
was canceled.
Right. Man.
Um, Off of URL, I was set to battle like Snake Eyes, Jack Boy. Things happen. I don't, I'm not too sure. I know what I will say with the first time with Snake Eyes. I was actually set to battle PC a week later. So Bill suggested he's just like focus on PC. This is your look back in the URL. We'll double back with Snake Eyes type of thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was I did continue, like I still would have gotten looks. Like I battled drugs and that time where I wasn't on URL and they wasn't, what I'm saying, I battled drugs. That battle did its numbers. That was on 3BL as well. I still was, what I'm saying, just doing my thing.
Yeah.
But
Still
then
was out
they
here. Yeah.
yeah, they reached back out and said, come back. PC backed out. I was like, oh God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not this again. Then I was
Right.
set with, I can't remember who else. I was set with somebody else. But I had like no less than like 3 to 4 backouts. And eventually I'm like, bro, so y'all call me back for niggas to just keep not showing up. Call me when y'all for real. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm
We're not
stepping
gonna keep
back.
doing this. Right.
Yeah, like so that's when I started slowing down. I'm like, all right, I battle once a year. And it's like I'm like, I don't really want to deal with it. I'm happier without battle rap politics.
Right.
Then I get a call last year. I get a call last year, like, no, actually, this is what happened. I went to RBE. I went to RBE.
Yeah.
RBE was very happy with my performance. They called it the best 1SK ever. Just everything. And it got out there. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. It did.
he's you know what I'm saying? He still got it.
Right.
And then, that's when I was able to receive another shot or whatever like that. I think it was like 3 or 4 months later was when I was supposed
Okay.
to battle PC.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
you know
All
what I'm
right.
saying? So that happened. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of backouts, and then we get back. Fast forward because I didn't rap for a long time. I just sat down. They got
You
battled.
you sat
Pays
down.
the
You didn't make
gift.
music. Do you make music as well? I
No,
gotta ask that. Okay. Okay.
I just everything's strictly battle rap.
Right.
Um, I battled Hayes the Gift. Actually, did I battle again? I don't think I battled again until I battled Roller this past year. So like I sat for a year. I don't
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to deal with a lot. I sat for a year. I got a call. And like, this we got for you. It was Roller last February. Band Legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Went in there, did my thing. Um, Definitely that night, because it was a Band Legacy, like one of the 3 days. But it was a night that had PGs or whatever like that. Definitely the battle of the night. Um, I was proud of myself. However, I had the fans talking. I'm talking about everything. It was
Yeah.
like the end of February.
Right.
Uh, you know, they're like, yeah, we're gonna drop it. We're gonna drop it. I'm looking at these battles dropping. I'm like, uh-oh, we're about to have another one of these. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Deja vu with it. Right.
Yeah. So, it hit about 2, 3 months. I said, all right, I know what's gonna happen with this.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. So one day, this last July, I
Yeah.
decide I'm in the car with Lou Castro. We just cracking jokes. I'm just being me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to
I
Lou.
record a little video imitating Beasley. I'm like, the caption is just like when Beasley and Smack, they setting up matchups, and no, when y'all don't want to see no fucking matchup and they don't give a fuck.
Right.
And so I'm in my Beasley voice and I just
Yeah.
announce a matchup.
Yeah.
I post it's like a little 18-second video, one take, no like editing, no skit. I was just sitting in the car. Bro, I wake up the next day, my Twitter is booming.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's booming out the woodworks. Like, oh my God, bro. Like, people are wild and dying at this, because nobody knows how to imitate Beasley's voice. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like the first time it's been done.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I tell you, my battle dropped like 3 days after that. Once I went viral, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Once I went viral, then my battle dropped. This is July, so this is 5 months later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 5 months later, out of nowhere, my battle drops as a result of me going viral. So I told myself, I said,
Wow. Check
damn,
that
bro,
out.
like, I need to tap more into, I need to worry less about what I do on stage and tap more into what people love about me the most, my
Mm.
sense of humor. So, I get to making skits. I done dropped fake URL cards. I done did Beasley interview. Just kind of keeping myself there because I don't rap often.
Yeah.
So I ain't all in your face, but so I'm gonna just keep dropping skits, just kept me a little buzzing, and then um, they called me about Survivor Series. Set the battle Momula. Week before the battle, Momula had I think he said he got a new job. I think he got new employment.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that. I remember that. Yeah, because that was a
so he
big.
backed
Yeah.
out,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I was flipping. It was just like, bro, fuck, like this is a specific card for new cats. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you're not on no card with Sue Surf or Geechee Gotti, so the people that come there to watch it are coming there knowing what they're coming there to watch. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be the undercard under New Jersey Twerk First Rum Nitty,
Mm-hmm.
where the people are there to see that, and you're the smoke break battle. These people buy tickets to see you. Backs out. I flip my fucking wig. Fast forward. I get the call about Teewhy. Boom.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Fire.
saying?
Fire,
And
man.
man, niggas, and they didn't believe in me before that. I will say that.
Yeah.
This was one of those, man, you done been backed out on. You done been through the woodworks. We owe you one. Like, good luck. It was like one of those good luck things. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad that we're hearing this now because when that drops and y'all fuck with it, I need y'all to come to this interview to hear what this brother's going through. We got numerous backouts, politics in quotes. Wink at the camera, right? We got a bunch of different scenarios that nothing other than talent, right? I mean that's the part of this that I think people really need to understand is that there's different ways to kind of get back reintegrated into this thing. Now Ty was a dope. Ty is a dope opponent because he has a similar story. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Same thing.
So when you come into this battle, bro, let's oh my god, let's break this. Let's break this shit down, man. Like, first of all, how long do you have to write for this? And was Ty an opponent that you chose for this, or is this
Not,
something that
I
they put
mean,
together?
yeah, it was something they put together. They called me. They asked me. I do have a real bad tendency. Bills gets frustrated with me all the time,
Mm-hmm.
but I do have a real bad tendency of saying no.
Mm.
It's just like you
Why?
call me with some bullshit, like, bro, no, I'm not, because I put a lot into my shit, so no.
Mm-hmm.
But he called me with Ty, no question. Yep. Like he's like, yo, you want to battle Ty? I was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When? You know what I'm saying? I think we had, it was either a month or like right at a month and a half.
Mm.
He was like a month right at a month and a half. And shout out to Ty because actually he had already had a battle set 2 weeks before I battled. He battled Jay Murder.
Oh
Three
wow.
rounds. He
Wait,
battled Jay Murder three
he had
rounds.
that. Okay, so he had that battle, and then he had you right after. That's
Then
dangerous,
he had me
right
too.
there.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was I told I was like, boy, that's spooky, bro. I hope you I couldn't do it. So, but I hope you can. You know what I'm saying? So, but shit, as you can see, that nigga, shit, he coming there to play around. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yo,
So,
your second round of the battle, I think for the weekend, and I mean this is no cap, but that's one of lyrically it's one of the best rounds that we had of the weekend. I mean that battle and day two, by the way, was dope. I can't say that enough. I mean I thought like Lou and Prez went off and you and Ty went off, and
hmm
that second round, bruh, that Kenny Lewis like we really like
yeah,
we went there with it, right? That
yeah,
shook the room. Was it okay?
yeah,
I want to add something new to the performance because I see you get a lot of it's a lot more support around you. I look at it and I'm like, you got Swamp right there. If Kid Chaos was
yeah,
around, he would have been there. You know what I'm saying? Like you got your whole
yeah.
collective of like South Carolina. So what did you try to bring into this battle? You know what I mean? Like what was the motivation or what were you trying to go for?
Two motivations.
Mm-hmm.
The first was I'm tired of getting called for day two battles. Don't get me wrong.
Mm. Oh.
It's like I want to be where everybody else is at. I
Mm-hmm.
want to be the main show. But if I come up here and act like I want to be the main show, I'm gonna forever be right here.
Mm. Okay. Okay. So
That,
that
but I'm in
that
the
being
same
on, but
position.
being on day two was like, 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 nah, I want to
Yeah,
do, yeah.
bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was like shout out to day two.
Oh, you breaking up a little bit,
Ready.
Truth.
I'm ready to go. What's up, bro?
Truth, you was breaking up a little bit. That you good now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying like just yeah, I just told myself like, bro, it's time to elevate all this fucking plateauing and just staying there. Like, nah, bro, I don't got time for that. Niggas gonna get tired of me. Niggas are gonna get tired of you being the same person, even though I don't rap often or whatever like that. They don't want to look in 2019 and I do a PG and then look in 2020 and say you still a PG. Like they don't want to see that,
Mm-hmm.
no matter how you know what I'm saying. So it was like that, and then it's do or die for me. Literally, when I talk to people who book this and I pay attention to the fans and stuff like that, it's just
Oh,
was something.
but
So when I wrote it,
say that one more time. You cut out cut out slightly just now.
I was saying that the
Mhm.
fans and P and Bills, people that booked it and everything, it was like this is do or die. You got to show us something. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You've been backed out on. You done did this, so you should have ample anger, ample time, everything that you need to do what you need to do. You feel me?
right, right.
And so shit. I just went in that chamber. I'm talking about no haircuts, straight off of work, straight in the room, locking yourself into like that type of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I grew, I ain't get my hair cut for so long, man. I grew facial hair that I didn't even know I was able to grow because I keep my hair cut so much. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Like,
No lie, bro. I was out this
yeah.
bitch with the ludicrous mutton chops, bro. Like I was like, yo, this shit wicked. I'm and shit, bro. Then I just went in that bitch and first round, I did my thing. I definitely did my thing. Then he came bombing. So P tapped me. P sitting on the floor. He like, yo, energy. I said, say less.
Mm.
And second,
Oh, the second
I got the floating in that motherfucker.
you said the second round. What? Say
That
it again,
second round, I said I got the floating in there.
bruh,
In that second round, man, like
bruh.
I put my angles, my couple jokes, fucking just haymaker after haymaker, and it was just like, bro, I was so in my zone that second round,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember rapping it. Like I don't even, I literally don't remember doing anything but my intro before I turned up.
Bruh. That round was potent, man. It's hard to get back to back to back to back to back. I mean, and it wasn't like, nah, this nigga is really like he bugging out. Ty's face was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You know how you know how you look at somebody like he thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna fight back, but I'm definitely not getting this round. This nigga is
Yeah,
doing some other
man, it
shit.
was. I
Yeah,
knew, I knew I was glowing. I knew what time it was.
right. Lyrical, performance wise, you know what? Performance wise is I think it's dope is and it's common with some of the Carolina guys. I don't know if it's a 3BL thing, but y'all got a room presence. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all really try to get people into that, almost into that world and all that. You know what I mean? You could have told a joke up there would have landed. Like it's more to it
Uh-huh.
than just what I mean, the bars and all that. And sometimes it ain't even the bars. It's how a nigga say the shit when he set it up. You know what I mean? That's gonna get a
Yeah.
reaction. So is that just something that you felt like I gotta add that to my repertoire? Cause I felt like before you were showing personality, but now it's like it's a level of comfort.
Yeah, my person, like how I am, like I'm a real improv joker, bro. Like I
Mm.
will joke all day, roast all day. I'm not fond of rehearsing my personality.
Okay.
It makes it feel fake. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't spur of the moment. But when I tell jokes and when I get comfortable, I'm not always just delivering. They
Mm-hmm.
love it. So I was like, you know what? How about I push aside what I want to do and give them what they want? These are the people that have to buy into me. I can't go and try and sell a product and not give you buying points that you want and then say, no, you got to buy this shit because it's good. You got to. It don't work
Mm.
like that. So I said, all right, you know what? Let me think what my selling points are. Jokes. I know how to write very fucking well, but I was so busy focusing on writing and on pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
But ain't nobody watching these battles and looking at the shit on pen and paper, bro. Like they gonna listen to what you say and shit, but nobody has a piece of paper with the lyrics on it
I mean,
saying, oh, this is gonna determine the winner.
right, right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Just I had something.
It was something else, man.
I
It
just
was
had some
different.
some shit going on.
Right, right, right. I mean, and maybe that's needed for a lot of people. I always wonder why folks don't take, and this has been brought up too in the Shout Out to Society Discord. Everybody is like more people taking improv classes or just doing that type of thing, like kind of getting into the performing arts aspect of it. Because naturally, it's hard to sort of bring that out, but when you're forced to do that, it just adds a whole nother dimension of what you're doing up there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Carolinas. This Carolina
Mm-hmm.
push. You know what I mean? Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Riggs. I had the opportunity to talk to him. We're gonna have him up here soon. You know what I mean?
Shout out to
Riggs,
Riggs.
Swamp, Kid Chaos, yourself,
Mm-hmm.
Nun, Glue, Top, you know what I mean? Briz, reps that so bad news. So let's talk
Mm-hmm.
about the region right now. First of all, is there a South Carolina, North Carolina split that I don't know? Like what's y'all is it unified down there? What's going on, man? What's happening?
This is I'm gonna tell you what it is with South Carolina, North Carolina. It's the best way to put it, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So when you in the crib,
Mm.
you slap your brother in the back of the fucking head and shit, and like, your little brother tell on you,
Yeah.
or you know what I'm saying, y'all get the scrapping, you slam him, he cry, you be like, yo, shut up, I'll let you play the game, like, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all out hooping at the basketball court and somebody say something slick to your brother, y'all both getting on him.
Right. Right.
So that's what it is, bro. It's like a competition at home. But if y'all, you know what I'm saying, we in there talking shit in our groups and all that, like, yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? South Carolina the best, da 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 da. And then, New Yorker come in there, like, yeah, fuck North Carolina. Like, yo, bro, what the fuck you talking about? Like,
Damn.
relax, bro. This is
Oh,
an AB
okay, okay,
conversation. You
okay.
feel
I
me? Like
get
we
it. I get
so
it.
it's competition, man. I mean, it's a battle rap is a sport. If you not my friend,
Mm,
like my boy, you could possibly end up in op, and that does include North Carolina niggas.
mm.
Because we are strong right now. North Carolina is strong. South Carolina is strong. Who's to say that we won't keep this going and they don't fuck around and book a South Carolina versus North Carolina card? I'm not opposed to that. We're not, you know what I'm saying? So we got that line, but it's just sibling rivalry in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We still are the Carolinas
Right.
at the end of the day. But
Uh oh.
if you put a North Carolina nigga in front of me, then I'm gonna show you the difference in Carolinas. I'm gonna show
Mm.
you that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you the difference in Carolinas, where y'all was bred and where we was bred at. So you know,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
pretty much the easiest way to explain it, man.
And in that vein, now we're getting questions in from folks and everything like that. If you're in the Discord and you would like to ask a question to Truth Watson directly, you definitely can hit me up and we'll get you up here to do that. But this one comes from G Stats. What were your thoughts on the R Street situation with T Top as a Carolinian? What did you think about that when
I
Top
ain't
walked
fuck with
off
it.
on him?
I ain't fuck with it. I ain't fuck with it because them boys, they been in this battle rap shit together since back when they used to drop battles by the round.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And with me, it was like, even if, let's say, even if worst case scenario, T Top he forgot what he was supposed to say or didn't have nothing to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about how you do it. Like my man's Streets was upset because they brought it to North Carolina and there was no T Top or Briz.
Right.
So he said, fuck that. It's gonna be T Top with this motherfucker. T Top, tell her what you gotta say. He's like, I ain't got nothing to say. All right. So it's like, all right, cool. Then you do the interview. He like cracking jokes on it and all. I'm like, bro, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that ain't a good look, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't a
Yeah.
good look. You see some shit like that with me and Chaos, bro. Like you'll never see some shit like that with me and Chaos, first of all. But secondly, if you did, I would expect to be questioned. I would expect people to look at me like, bro, what are you on? You feel what I'm saying?
Mm. You feel like in
So
that moment it was a little bit selfish, like he wasn't looking
yeah,
at
bro.
the.
Like if he said in the interview, he was like, yeah, we ain't rehearsed nothing and we ain't da 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 da. Like, bro, if that man took his time to say they forgot about you, I'm putting you in this round, it shouldn't even been about rehearsal because you should have had your stuff together to say something. I don't care if it was you walk out there and say y'all gonna stop coming to my city and not booking me, and then got off the whatever it is,
Yeah.
something,
Right.
bro. I would have made sure. You know what I'm saying? I would have made sure I had something.
Gave him something. Right. Right.
Yeah, bro, because niggas not, I promise you, ain't no way in the fucking hells niggas is about to bring no URL to South Carolina
Hmm.
and you not about to see swamp and chaos on that motherfucker and then they book me and I don't say, fuck that, nigga. Y'all niggas about to get in this round and they gonna leave me like that. No,
Right.
sir.
Right.
Not me. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen. So
Hmm.
I wouldn't fuck with that shit.
Okay, okay, I respect that. I'm gonna get my man E. E was there at the event, so I want to get him on to ask his question and everything. E's from down there too. E, what up?
Yo,
What's going on with you, man? You on with Truth Watson?
oh yeah, what's going on, Truth?
Can't call it what's going this Eric.
Yeah, same guy.
Oh, that's my man's. That's my
Yeah,
man's right there. My boy Eric been following me since I started battle rapping.
Shout out to E, man. That's what's up, man. E, what up,
yeah,
man?
man. Not much, man. It's probably gonna be like this is a regular question. I know it's only been 2 days, but like, have you gotten any kind of discussions of potential bookings? Cause I'm gonna keep it real. I don't need to see Truth Watson on no band.
Mm.
I need Born Legacy or something, man. Cause I'm sorry, day two, at least from what I heard, day two was better than day one, besides, the BS that
Yeah.
happened. But
Mm-hmm.
uh yeah, I think well I've been thinking you need an opportunity, but like you said in your long time story, you always just got the short end of the stick with backouts and BS that take place. So, yeah, it's I don't know, we need to talk to Norbs or something. Get him on here, Tone. Like we need to do something. Like I
Shit.
don't
Hey
Yeah.
man, all I know, hey, I'm definitely gonna be back soon. I'm telling
Mhm.
you right now who I'm gunning. If you gonna ask me who I'm gunning for though, like
Uh
right
oh.
now,
Uh oh.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
yeah.
knock
Go ahead.
Easy the block captain the fuck off his high horse, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Easy, man. Shout out to
I'm trying to clean
Easy.
Easy up, get him
That
out of here.
Easy been on some shit lately.
Yeah,
I
man, I
don't
well,
know,
feel you.
DG
truth.
It
DG
looked
was
like
on some ish
that.
last night.
It looked like that.
Well,
It
yeah.
look, it's always, you know what I'm saying, when you be seeing your boy in there,
Mm-hmm.
he like, he on the punching bag, till it's time to spar. Till it's time to spar, he catch a rib shot and don't know how to react because he ain't never been hit like that before.
Why
Right.
does Easy need to be addressed?
Easy need to be addressed, man. I'm gonna tell you why, man. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
because Easy is fire. Let's get that out of the way. This ain't no,
Right.
because I'm not calling out no niggas that's trash. That's
We
just,
we
don't call
understand
my
that
phone.
disclaimer. Yep, we
But
got you.
it's one of them things, like,
Mm-hmm.
I can tell they like him. You know what I'm saying? I could tell they like him. I
Hmm.
like going against the grain. Don't book me versus nobody. I don't want to battle nobody that y'all don't care about or that y'all ain't got high hopes set for. Like I want y'all looking at me when y'all book a battle saying, "All right, bro, I don't know if you ready for this one. All right, I feel you,
Hmm.
but book that shit." I talked to him.
Yeah.
I posted. I called him out today. He responded
Mhm.
within 30 minutes. Said, "Let's get it." Said, "See,
Mm.
this the type of nigga I like." I like
Yeah.
niggas with you. When you tell them like nigga, let's get in that ring. He said 2 weeks ago, I would have said I'll clean you up. But if you bring that energy you had last time, boy, this shit gonna be fire.
Okay.
Yeah,
I said,
Okay.
yeah, nigga, yo, you got to see it
Hey,
front and
yeah,
yeah,
center.
yeah. I like
yeah.
Smoke up here, man. But you know, he been on some shit lately, though. Easy. All right. Truth, but
Yeah,
he.
easy's dope.
Mm-hmm.
And for art, the art nigga in the comments, I'm not saying that Two Watson is too good for no band. I'm just the only part about band is the niggas can't promote. So
Yeah,
chill,
and
bro. It's not
and
that
that is
serious.
my
So,
we're not
That's a
besides
great
being
point,
in the ring, that
actually.
is my strongest suit. That is my strongest suit. I know how to promote and make people want to see me. I do not come in a battle and people are out smoking outside, bro. That whole room is lined up to see and hear what niggas got to say. Because most half of them might want to know if I'm gonna back up what I got to say. The other half might know that I'm going to, and they just want me to prove them right. That's just how it goes. Like promotion, I have to have promotion, bro.
fact.
Don't give me no band next. I don't want no band. I want people to know who I'm battling. I want them to know what I'm about to do. I want to promote. I want to drop my fake super URL trailer. And I'm gonna keep dropping them motherfuckers
Truth
until I get my
Watson has
own.
been a voice in battle rap. I don't know,
I'm
like,
telling you.
yeah,
I'm about to,
sure.
the next one, I'm finna big myself up.
I wouldn't be mad if Truth. I wouldn't be mad if Truth was on band if they just lifted the stigma of there just being a damn mystery card. Like that was good
Yeah.
for the first time, but at now it's just like,
Hmm.
that's not gonna cut it, bro. Like, yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, that's all I had, man.
Okay.
I'll let some other cats get up on here.
Nah, appreciate you, E. You know what I
Oh, no
mean?
problem, man.
No doubt, no doubt, man. Shout out to E. Shout out to everybody that's down there in the Carolinas as well. I believe he's North Carolina. He's gonna kill me if it's actually South, but
Yeah. No. He's there in North
okay,
Carolina.
all right, that's a bet. I would be remiss if I did not ask you about Joe. Joe.
What's up?
So Joe was a part of your team, right? You guys
Yep.
were in the same team.
Facts.
Joe no longer battle raps. Joe was he's the butt of a lot of jokes, especially as it refers to believability. What were your thoughts on him? How did that situation come about, and this whole thing about believability itself? Because I remember they were kind of getting on y'all about that. I saw it in some of the Facebook groups and all that. So
I
what's
mean,
up?
look, Joe, that's my boy. But you
Mm-hmm.
look at Joe. They said I done seen all the jokes, man. I done seen the high school football coach.
Right,
I done seen
Kevin
the guy
Smith.
that
Yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
guy that
Mm-hmm.
and he laughs. He laughs at stuff, but the one that really just had me dead was like he's the guy that make that face when you trying to apologize to him, but they already called the police. Like, bro, like shit just sent me through the roof, man. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. He already called the cops. Like he got their face.
Yeah,
Like,
they got their
sorry,
face like, nah,
bro.
bro, I'm sorry.
They're on their way. Like that.
But nah, man, so they just it's just the image, man, white boy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of gun bars. They just like, yo, I don't believe it. Pale white
Right.
boy. This it's nothing that he did. It's just people are entitled to their opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're entitled to believe, and like I had to tell him in the
Mm,
same way he understood it too,
mm.
because I'm on the other side of it. I'm not one of those people that people criticize like that. In
Right.
the yo, I don't. I'm not that person. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like they feel like his aggression is forced. They feel like when he gets mad, he's not that person. They don't know him from a can of paint. The only time they see him is when he shows up to a URL event,
Mm-hmm.
to rap.
Mm-hmm.
But I told him, and the only thing that mattered is the people that believe in you in real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fans, they're going to have their opinions on you. But this is the thing. You still get money in your pocket, and you're still getting booked. Hell, before he bowed out, he was booked versus B Magic.
Mm.
That was his last booking for a band. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It was actually the band that I battled at. We
Right.
were booked for the same weekend. So this now, mind you, this is with him having a year and a half of people not believing in him. Who gives a fuck? You battled franchise, main stage, Born Legacy. Who
Mm.
gives? You know what I'm saying? So it was like one of those things. Like I feel you don't believe me. I feel you. You're still gonna watch it, and you're gonna watch it to post a comment and say you don't believe me. But guess what? You're gonna run my numbers up. No matter what you're watching for some reason.
Right.
Because there are battles that people just scroll by. They don't give a fuck whether you're believable or not.
Did
You know
you?
what I'm
I mean,
saying?
but for you personally though, does that so that doesn't seem to take away from the talent itself, the believability part of it. Like I mean, I want your personal opinion on it, right? Even if you respect him as a battler, like the whole believability thing might be a little bit of like, you know what I mean? It kind of takes away from it. But like, so what are your thoughts on believability in battle rap in general? You know what I mean?
My thoughts are, I put it like this, man. Like, I don't know you. You know, you might be a stone cold fucking killer.
Right.
You know, but you may look like who knows? Yo, who knows? Do you know for 110% in fact that Sharon is not a hitman?
Mm.
You don't know that. So it's not so much of whether I believe you or not. It's about whether you are trying to force me to believe you or not. Like if you are pushing this tough guy image, you're less believable to me.
Mm.
You're less believable if you are just trying to OD push this image to make us believe you. Like, bro, look, I ain't the toughest nigga in battle rap. I'm a man. I'm stand up first. That's why I'm believable because I don't be out here just looking for shit and causing shit and doing all this. It's like if it comes to my front porch, I answer the door.
Right.
But I'm not about to put it in my GPS to find it. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying? That's just
Mm-hmm.
not how I operate. So that's my take on it. Like people say it about JC, I don't believe him. I don't believe him. You ain't gotta believe him. That motherfucker controls room full of people. A room full of people.
Yeah.
He controls them. And those same people in the crowd that
Mm-hmm.
shut the fuck up and they're getting moved by him are
Mm-hmm.
the same people saying they don't believe him. Don't matter. I believe that check gonna hit. So
Right. Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, you know what
Shit.
I'm saying? As
That's a
long as
fact.
you ain't, and also, you know, people that are proved to be non-believable. Like if you're, you know, this tough guy, and then you prove that you're not this tough guy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think one of the most believable people, he's the funniest, probably top three funny people in battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
And but also when problems present themselves, he doesn't like even retaliate. Gangsters, Pat Stay.
Mm.
The thing happened with Calico,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh, you let that happen. Da-da-da. He's not here for that though. I'm not here to fight and do this, you know. And then when he gets into it with people, he's just kind of like he'll crack a joke on you and he has people more people pissed off because he embarrasses them with his jokes than anything.
Exactly.
That's him being himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care whether you believe him or not. I do personally believe it's something that'll trigger everybody.
Mm.
I ain't about to dig for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
he's not there to be a tough guy. He's there to put food in his kid's mouth and go home the same way that he came there.
Mm. Right.
I believe him. A lot of people, you know, Cal did this and da 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 da. I feel you. Now we all know Cal was obviously fucked up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was unsportsmanlike and stuff like that, and it could have gone the wrong way with some people. But Pat stayed. You know, he just, you know what I'm saying? He just Pat stayed, bro. Like I don't, I can't even think of something that Pat stayed could do to like really make me feel like I gotta pull your card.
Yeah, 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 exactly, right? Like
You know what I'm
he
saying?
plays the
Like,
game a little bit differently. That's why I think he's a little formidable because you don't know what to do with that energy. Like, what you gonna do with the energy for somebody that's like, okay, you saying all that now, what? Like, that's not, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
Art, you said Sharon is not a hitman. Do you have his paycheck stubs? Like, I'm
Uh-uh.
not even joking right now.
Mm-mm.
Like, do you know where he works at? Do you know that he is not in the mob? Or do you just go off of what you see on stage and how goofy he is? You don't know him.
True.
That's the point I'm making. You're literally proving my point because I know you don't know Sharon.
Mm.
Do I think Sharon is a fucking hitman? No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'm not, that don't mean he's not. That don't, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's believability is, and also believability when it comes to people in general. A lot of their believability, a lot of their sense of what I'm gonna believe and what I don't comes from personal experience.
Mm. Okay.
Like, if you know what I'm saying, if you in the, you know, you a trap nigga, you a street nigga, you in the streets all day, you done seen the dirtiest, you know what I'm saying, situations and came out. You done been shot, you done been robbed, you done killed. Like, you're not gonna believe Sharon. You're not gonna believe Pat Stay because all you're gonna see is like, bro, these niggas couldn't even walk through our hood.
Mm. Right.
But you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. I
You feel
can't
what I'm
hold that
saying?
against them either, though. I
Yeah,
can't
you know what
do
I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
I understand it's your
Right.
upbringing. But me personally, I'm objective.
Okay.
It's not, I'm not Yeah, you may not be able to walk through the same places I walk through. But let's be honest. On the other side of it, playing devil's advocate, I can't walk through some places comfortable that they can. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
True.
sure it's neighborhoods or areas that Sharon could walk through with no issues that I would be iffy about even passing through. Yeah, everybody got that one. You got that area where you live at.
I live in Jersey City in the Heights.
You
Yeah.
you got that area out there where you tell people don't speed through there, bro. Because if they black man speed through there, boy, you might. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, Jersey.
However,
Right.
a 18-year-old white kid could do 150 in a 45 and end up on Judge Joe Brown. You feel me? Like it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so you know.
Man. Okay. All right. Hey, man. I appreciate this. This has been very illuminating in my opinion, and I would say, before we close it out here, I just personally to be able to sort of bounce back. I like the stories of the guys who sort of went through the trials and tribulations early on, and sort of had to find their footing, make the readjustment, and then come back, and better than they were before that. I think that's to be valued. I think battle rap appreciates shit like that. You know what I mean? That's why we
Yes, sir.
appreciate Tay Rock. You know what I'm saying? All the trials and tribulations. John, they all went through it before they became them dudes. So that's what's up. You know what I mean? But before we close out, I want to get the social media, how people can get in contact with you, any other shout outs that you might have. I want to get that for the people.
All right, man. My social media, Facebook, Truth Watson, Instagram, Twitter, is at Dopest Mind Truth, DOPESTMIND Truth. Very interactive. Yep. Actually, whoever Cakes is, shout out to her. She just posted like
Oh yeah.
all my shit just now.
Oh yeah, she did.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, shout out to that. That's you know what I'm saying. That's how everybody get in touch with me, man. Outside of that, shout out to everybody that tuned in, everybody that's a fan or gonna become a fan. Shout out to South Carolina because 20 when I tell y'all stay tuned, I'm telling you, just stay tuned, bro. It's been a long time coming, and South Carolina has been overlooked, but I promise you, we back.
Okay.
We here. And we
Okay.
not going nowhere for a long time. So get your motherfucking South Carolina shirts.
Talk that
Y'all get
shit,
in tune
nigga.
with this Southern music.
Talk that
Come
shit,
down to
nigga.
the South and visit us where it's hot at.
Talk that shit, nigga. Yeah.
And that's it, man. Shout out to you for, you know what I'm saying, reaching out to me. And also for the way you updated. And, bro, you told niggas on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, just real quick. I got to say this because this is what I've been quoting. When niggas ask me to explain my second round, this is literally what I tell them.
Right.
I be like, my nigga told me, he said, Truth Watson is walking on a cloud in this second round.
Yeah.
I said, that's the best way to explain it. Wait till it drops. That's the best way to explain it, bro. I couldn't be fucking touched by a plane.
Right. Yeah, man. That
motherfucker
was floating, man. I'm like, shit. I'm like, the round just started. Nigga, chill. Like,
yeah, bro.
Anyway, man. Yo, dope to see that this weekend, man. Definitely rooting for you, man. Shout out to everybody in the Carolinas, man. You know what I mean?
Appreciate
We'll be
you, bro.
looking forward to the next one, all right?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, bro. You be good.
All right, bro.
No
You too.
doubt. So shout out to everybody that's out there right now. That was Truth Watson, South Carolina, Dopest Minds, Truth. You know what I mean? So go hit him up on the social medias. He is very active on there on the between the Twitters and the Instagrams and all the videos and funny shit. Cool dude and all that too. In person, you pull up on him at an event. Yeah, I gotta, like I said, I got a lot of respect for the comeback story, man. Especially given the situation and given the stuff that he had to kind of go through to get to that. And Royalty Day 2, I think he made the most of his shot. Him and Teewhy and Lou Castro. I think they impressed too. I think they just made the most of that shot on day 2. So we're gonna get more people up here that were on day 2 that were dope. I'm trying to get Sheed Happens up here. He's dope. We're gonna talk. Bars Major, Easy the Block Captain, reach out to me. We're going to talk too. See, I celebrate work, all right? Shout out to Drix and Keese. We're going to get them up here too, West Coast. We ain't forget about y'all. We didn't do that. No. I like niggas that's... You work and you come up here. That's what I want. Hunger. I mean, who putting that pain in? Fuck this bullshit. Yeah, it's going to be one of them type of nights, nigga. It's going to be one of them type of nights. Stick around. Stick around. Posey gonna be here. Polo gonna be here. Am I drinking Henny tonight? Yeah, nigga. You fucking right I'm drinking Henny tonight, nigga. Royalty review. Huh? I can't even say that shit fast. But we up out of here, man. Black Compass Media. Tune in, man. Peace.